So, how was your week? Well, welcome back to the Comconocave. I am your host, the Comconocalst, and as you probably have heard, last week was San Diego's Comic-Con for 2014, and there was a lot of news that they covered. Wasn't quite as exciting as previous years, but there was still a lot to cover, and I went down the list and picked out what I thought was the most interesting that I'm going to share with you. So I'm kind of going to be jumping all over the place, so you have to bear with me. First of all, there were a lot of movie trailers that were shown. The first one was Batman Superman. Now, it didn't really show anything as far as what the movie plot is, but it did show a Batman in a heavy bat armor, and he's standing next to a bat signal, and he's looking up in the sky, and the bat signal's kind of shining on Superman. He's got glowing red eyes, Batman's got glowing white eyes, and it was just kind of neat seeing both of them on the screen at the same time. That was about the extent of that trailer, but it was enough to get everybody excited. Another trailer that they showed was for the Avengers 2. Now, there was a few different scenes, and neither of these you're going to be able to find online. Why? I have no idea, but it's up to the movie studios, not us. It showed a party after a battle where everybody's having fun, drinking, trying to pick up Thor's hammer. There's also a scene where Hulk is picking up, I think, a car, and he's throwing it at a Hulk-busting Iron Man suit. And there's also a scene that has a cracked Captain America shield and what looks like all the Avengers dead. Now, we know that's not going to be happening because there's already Avengers 3 that's been announced. But that also brings me to my next bit of news from there. They announced that Avengers 3 is going to be featuring the storyline from the Infinity Gauntlet. So that was kind of big news as well. Mad Max, Fury Road. Oh my God. If you get a chance, go online, watch this trailer. I can't really describe it because I'm not really sure what it covered, but all the car chases, explosions, and people flying all over the place. It looks amazing. I think they've done a really good job with bringing this back. Now, one of the teasers, trailers, I wouldn't even call it a trailer, something that was released online I think it was on Sunday actually, was a test reel or test trailer for Deadpool. Now, Deadpool's CGI, and it's voiced by Ryan Reynolds, and you guys know my opinion of him. But it actually was amazing. They did an incredible job. If you get a chance, go online, watch it. And if Fox is smart, they're going to take Deadpool and make him a feature character in a major motion picture. The reason why I want Fox to do it is because if the rights to Deadpool revert back to Marvel and Disney, they're not going to do it justice. Marvel and Disney are not going to make a rated R movie superhero film. Fox, they can get away with it. Marvel and Disney can't. And the only way to show the true Deadpool and do him justice is to make it rated R. So that actually is all of the... well, no, I take it back. Ant-Man, there was a couple of announcements. Corey Stoll is going to be appearing in Ant-Man as Yellow Jacket. And Evangeline Lilly, I hope I pronounced her name right, she's going to be appearing as Hope Pym, daughter of Hank Pym, and not Janet. Now, it sounds like they're killing Janet off in this universe because they said that apparently Hank had to deal with some issues with his wife. So that brings up the question, is Hope going to be playing Wasp, or is she going to be playing the Red Queen, which in the comic book is what Hope played? Kind of curious to see where they go with that. So I'll keep you up to date as soon as I find out more. Now, television news. Well, wait, one more thing. Wonder Woman's outfit was released online. All I can say is I don't know. I haven't decided. A lot of people online are comparing her to Xena, the warrior princess. You can see the two costumes together here, and you can tell me what you think. I'm not real impressed, but I still think Gal Gadot is going to be doing a really good job as her, so I'm in her corner. Okay, television news. Arrow Season 3. They announced that Ra's al Ghul is going to be appearing in the Season 3 this year coming up. They haven't hired anybody to play the character yet, but they did do kind of a teaser trailer that showed, from like the waist down or the neck down. And also Wildcat's going to be showing up in Arrow this season. Now, Wildcat, if you're familiar with him in the comics, he was framed for murder, donned the costume to try to clear his name. He's an incredible fighter, not only a boxer, but mixed martial artist. And in the comic books, I mean, he helped train Batman, Black Canary, and people like that. Now, from what it sounds like, the Black Panther, or the Wildcat, sorry, not Black Panther, Wildcat, in the television show, he's going to be running like a inner city boxing gym, and it sounds like he's going to be having a lot of interaction with Laurel. So it sounds like they're going to be training Laurel through him, because, as you know, they're trying to give her the mantle of Black Canary. So I think that kind of will explain how and where she gets all of her fighting skills. The Flash, Kelly Fry, she's going to be playing Plastique, who is a villain of Firestorms. So keep an eye out for her. I think she's going to do a really good job. On the comic book front, this is Comic-Con, so I have to throw some of that in. Galaxy Quest is going to be releasing a kind of sequel through IDW. It takes place right after the movie ends. And if you've seen the movie, and if you haven't, go watch it. It's amazing. At the end of the movie, near the end of the movie, Captain Nesmith needed to go back 13 seconds in order to save his crew from being executed. Apparently, the 13 seconds kind of screws up a lot more than what we were shown, and this kind of deals with him and the crew trying to go back and fix things. Also, Fight Club 2, they're coming out with the sequel in comic book form. It takes place 10 years after the novel or the movie, whichever whether you read it or you watched it. It takes place 10 years after the events from that, and it's only going to be a 10-issue run, but the artwork looks amazing, and I hope you get a chance to watch it because it really looks good. Now, like I said, this was just a really quick rundown of things that I thought were kind of important and exciting at the same time. If you heard something that you wanted me to talk about from San Diego Comic-Con, leave them in the section below. I'll be able to look it up. I'll be able to answer it and give you as much information as I can. You can reach me at comconocave@gmail.com, and if you want to, you can also reach me on Twitter at Comconocalst. And until next time, take it easy.